Good evening, everyone. We'd like to welcome you to tonight's Moving Up ceremony. We appreciate all of you joining us to celebrate the students' achievements. To begin our evening, I would like to welcome our National Junior Honor Society President, Samantha Rowland, to lead you in the pledge.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem, sung by our chamber chorus, led by Mrs. Danielle Tucker.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job, guys. Good evening, everyone. I cannot tell you how good it is to see so many people in one space. Kids, you look amazing. I hope you enjoyed the flyover that we arranged at the very last minute. I would love to welcome all of you with pride and joy to Howitt's 2021 8th grade Moving Up ceremony. I welcome Board President Mr. Mike Goldberg, Vice President Suzanne D'Amico, Trustee Mario Espinoza, Trustee Anthony Giordano, Trustee Kathy Lively, Trustee Ralph Morales, and Trustee Arlene Sodi. Thank you for joining us. I would also like to welcome Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Paul Defendini, Assistant Superintendent Dr. William Brennan, Assistant to the Superintendent Mr. Michael Motisi, Assistant to and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Jennifer Olson, and Assistant Superintendent Mr. Glenn Zakian. Of course, I would like to welcome our Howitt parents who have stood by us through this very unique year, our staff members, and of course, the guests of honor, our 8th grade class. We are all here for the same reason, and that is to celebrate and congratulate our 8th grade class for completing middle school. Just think, 3 months from now, you'll be in high school. You'll be in 9th grade, beginning the last leg of your journey as Farmingdale students. But before we think and plan too far ahead, let's enjoy this day, this moment, and briefly reflect on the recent past. While reflecting on this school year, there was a phrase that kept showing up. The phrase that kept showing up for me was the hero's journey. At first, it was in 6th grade classes as your peers were reading, as you did, The Lightning Thief. Then it happened when I rediscovered one of my favorite poems, Ithaca, which focuses on the adventures of Odysseus. But ultimately, it felt like a fitting way to describe this past year and our shared experience here at Howitt. I think it would be easy for every one of us to identify a hardship or a loss that we experienced. But instead, I'd like to focus on what was gained and what was learned. In order to do that, I'd like to take you all back to 1984, to the original Karate Kid. I think most of us know the story and the relationship between Daniel LaRusso and the wise Mr. Miyagi. Well into the story, Mr. Miyagi has Daniel doing handiwork and physical labor while he's supposed to be learning karate. Wax on, wax off. Sand the floor, paint the fence. Wax on, wax off. Sand the floor, paint the fence. It was frustrating and repetitive, and this went on for weeks. And just when Danny was ready to give up and walk away, Mr. Miyagi turned to him and said, "Show me. Show me sand the floor. Show me wax on, wax off. Show me paint the fence." It was in that moment that Mr. Miyagi showed Daniel he was learning karate all along. For all of you, it was hybrid learning, quarantining, desk shields, social distancing, logging on and logging off. At times, it was frustrating and repetitive. It went on for weeks. But what did this challenging year teach all of you and maybe all of us? This past year forced us to get out of bed and face the world during one of the most challenging times in history. It forced us to look deeply into our neighbors' eyes in order to understand them because we could not see their face. Maybe it taught us to appreciate a hug or a handshake or just being near someone else. It taught us to do the thing that needed to be done. Students, this has been your hero's journey. On this journey were all of Howard's staff members and your teachers who showed up every day to prepare classrooms, to support you, and to teach you. On this journey were your parents who had to navigate all the changes, all of the text blasts, while going to work and taking care of you. And then, of course, there's all of you, our students. You showed up every day and worked hard and did the things that needed to be done, even when it was frustrating and repetitive. In doing that, you reminded me, and perhaps all of us, that it will be okay, that we are capable of anything, and that this too shall pass. The proof is that we are all here this evening, our entire 8th grade class, sitting in one space with your families and your teachers. I'm sure you're prepared to move on from Howitt, but I wish we had more time together. I wish I could see more of what you're capable of in your classrooms or on the fields or the stage or in your clubs. All of that was too brief, but I want to thank you for showing up, for working hard, for laughing with your friends, and for reminding us that all you wanted to do was be 8th grade kids enjoying middle school, and that this too shall pass. Congratulations, Howitt Middle School Class of 2021.
It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage our Student Council President, Aiden Hamilton.
Thank you, Mrs. Merlot. Good evening, administrators, teachers, Mr. Defendini, the many families, and most importantly, my peers, this amazing group of 8th graders. I am excited to be here speaking to you as your Student Council President. It is a great honor, so I'll do my best not to put you to sleep. After all, we know how speeches can be. Instead, I'll try to say something meaningful and memorable. Howitt Middle School has impacted and changed each of us in many ways. Here we are at the end of a remarkably interesting chapter of our lives, and I do mean interesting. But there is still so much more we have to look forward to. As we get ready to turn the page on this chapter, I would like us to take a moment to look back on how we got here. 3 years ago, we walked through these doors, excited and nervous, all at the same time. We had lockers for the first time, and we can decorate them. We have more freedom to move from class to class without a teacher escorting us. But we are now the youngest group of students in a very large building. I must say, though, it doesn't look so big anymore. New friendships were formed, and we found new interests in the many clubs here at Howitt. By the end of 6th grade, we were knocking it out of the park. We were able to make sense of things and learn valuable skills through it all. Independence was at the top of that list. We returned in 7th grade, eager for the opportunity to put ourselves out there, especially through sports. Just as we were getting the hang of this middle school adventure, in the words of Will Smith, life got flipped turned upside down. In case you're wondering, I did not become the Prince of Bel-Air. Instead, COVID-19 came to town and we had to go on lockdown. School was closed, but there was no snow on the ground. And of all things, toilet paper became the most valuable asset we could own. Parents were in full-blown panic, not because of the pandemic, that their kids would be home all day, every day. And to make matters worse, parents had to be the teachers. Let the bribery and negotiations begin. Most of us celebrated our 13th birthday as quarantines. As the days turned to weeks, turned to months, social distancing, Google Meets, Zooms, face masks, and let's not forget those car parades, all became our new way of life. The school year ended with so many questions about what our 8th grade year would be like. Hybrid learning, remote learning, and in-person learning were part of our daily vocabulary. We all became little boxes on a screen. We adapted to these changes, though, and started taking on more responsibilities. When I look back on my years at Howitt, I've come such a long way from this little 6th grader walking into this huge building. I think all my peers can relate. We have faced new changes and challenges over the past 3 years, especially in the last year and a half. Yet here we are as proof that we are stronger, smarter, and more resilient than we think. We are champions. Let's celebrate this proud moment in our lives. A few months from now, we are going to encounter the challenges and excitements high school will bring. We will adjust easily because of the skills and knowledge we have learned. If we can take anything away from this past year, it is don't take anything for granted. Enjoy and treasure every moment, no matter how big or small. I can't forget all the people that helped us throughout this journey. Thank you to the teachers, administrators, and school staff that helped to shape us into the young ladies and young men that we are today. Thank you so much to our parents, families, and babysitters that supported us and helped us with our homework, although they didn't always understand it. Thanks to the friends that made us laugh out loud through the good and bad times. I will leave you with this. My mom always reminds me of these quotes. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone, by Ronald Reagan. Lastly, why fit in when you were born to stand out, by Dr. Seuss. Embrace what makes you unique and own it. Thank you. The next presenter taught for 32 incredible years in the Farmingdale School District And while she was not my teacher, I did get to know her while helping in the garden in the courtyard. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mrs. Anna McCarthy.
Okay, that's a tough act to follow. Thank you, Aiden. You did a beautiful job, as always. You make us proud. That's right. Big hand. You are a wonderful and talented young man. I'm so happy to see you again, and I'm honored to be introduced by you. Make sure nothing blows away here. Let me start by saying congratulations to the 8th grade students, class of 2021. A very memorable year. Your teachers are proud of you, your families are proud of you, and you should be very, very proud of yourselves. Not only because you've completed the work required to move on to the high school, but that you did it during one of the most difficult times in our world's history. You did it with masks on. You did it with dividers between you and your classmates. You did it sometimes in isolation from friends and loved ones. You did it when you may have been feeling alone or confused or sometimes scared. Remote learning, hybrid learning, in-person learning, it was all new and strange. Yet, with the support of your amazing rock star teachers and counselors and your families, you figured it out and you found a way to get it done so that you could be sitting here right now, ready to move up to the high school. Everyone here deserves a great big pat on the back, parents included, for working so hard and for figuring it all out. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You have shown that you can do hard things. All of this means that you have learned something very important about yourselves. As Aiden said, you are resilient. Resilience is a word that means finding strength within yourself when things are hard. In some weird way, all of this that you've struggled through has given you a gift that you will carry with you as you move on to school and beyond. This isn't the only time in your life that will be challenging, but now you know that you have it within you to meet those challenges because you are resilient. Believe it, feel it within yourselves, and let that knowledge give you confidence to do great things. Another important thing we've all learned this year is that it's okay to be human. Sometimes we feel strong, sometimes not so strong. Sometimes we are sure, sometimes we're not so sure. Sometimes we're worried. But a big part of being resilient is knowing that you don't always have to be strong by yourself. Reaching out for help is sometimes the best way to be strong. I'm going to say that again because I think it's really important. Reaching out for help shows your strength and helps you to be resilient. There is always a way to find help, especially here in Farmingdale. Why? Because we are Dalers. That's right. Say it with me. We are Dalers. That's right. We are Dalers. Daler Strong is not just a phrase that goes on a t-shirt or a bumper sticker. It means that you live in a community full of caring people who are always willing to help each other. As Mr. Defendini always says, we are a Farmingdale family. I'm sure you've seen this throughout our battle with COVID-19 and during so many other times during your lives. Dalers reach out, they stick together in good times and in bad. Look around you. This is your community. These are your people. All you need to do is ask, and you will have teachers, neighbors, and friends there to support you, to celebrate you, to lift you up. And that is a treasure. I know all of this firsthand because I grew up here in Farmingdale too. I went to school at Northside, went to Howitt, and graduated from Farmingdale High School, class of 1980, way back then, yes. Woo! Do the math, right? Do that math in your head. When I became a teacher, I chose to teach here because I've always known in my heart that Farmingdale was a unique and special place. It is a community that has always made me feel proud and strong. I hope that being a Daler makes you feel proud and strong as well. The last thing I'd like to take a moment to say is that although you are probably feeling a good mixture of excitement and nervousness about going to the high school, it really is a fantastic place with all kinds of great opportunities to learn and to grow. There is something there for everyone. So find what you love. Whether it be sports, music, art, technology, theater, dance, student government, or community service, there will be a place where you can be you. Work hard in your academic classes, but make the time to get involved in clubs and try new things. This is your time. Find where you feel most comfortable and where you fit in. That's how to find out who you really are and what truly makes you happy. It's also a great way to make new friends and memories. Above all else, love yourself and be yourself. We need each and every one of you in this world for different reasons. What a boring world this would be if we were all the same. So don't try to be the same, right? Aiden said too, be yourself, be unique. Everyone has their own unique qualities and abilities. So let your own light shine. It has truly been my pleasure to be with you on this very special day. Congratulations on all you've already accomplished, and here's to all you will do in the future. Remember, you are resilient and you are a Daler, and that will always be a winning combination. Thank you.
We'd like to welcome the President of the Board of Education, Mr. Michael Goldberg, and Vice President, Ms. Suzanne D'Amico, to present two prestigious awards.
This outstanding young man is an ambitious student who is hardworking and has a great attitude daily. He has quietly been servicing Howitt and the Farmingdale community for years without looking for any recognition. He is a great student that is also a member of the National Junior Honor Society and Daler Buddies. He is a Boy Scout in Troop 46 and has been doing community service to earn his merit badge. He volunteered with Wreaths Across America, took part in the Polar Bear Plunge to raise money for the Special Olympics, and has helped out at the Farmingdale Library. He has also spent several hours helping the fellow Scouts with their Eagle Scout projects. He is deserving of this award because he represents a student who is dedicated to not only his academics, but to improving his community. The recipient of the Dr. Gary E. Karp Community Service Award is Angelo Ardito.
This student has continually demonstrated her sense of service to the community throughout her time here at Howitt. She is a highly motivated, hardworking, and kind person. She has been on the high honor roll throughout her Howitt career, and this year she has maintained an overall average over 99, all while being enrolled in Regents courses, as well as studio art and lunch chorus. She expects the best of herself, and it sets a tone for others around her. She's a great role model for her peers and is first to offer to help if someone needs it. While working online this year, she was diligent and engaged while asking questions to best understand the topic at hand. She's a leader in the classroom and outside of school. She completes monthly community service as an active member of National Junior Honor Society, where she also serves as the second vice president. The recipient of the Board of Education Scholarship and Citizenship Award is Jacqueline Toscano. Please welcome back our chamber chorus, led by Mrs. Danielle Tucker.
Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. I am unwritten, can't read my mind. I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending on flat. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Touch yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window. Let the you can almost taste it. Really sure in of his choice.
Great job. All of our 8th graders that are being promoted to the high school are going to be called up. In addition to their name, it will also be announced if they are Presidential Award recipients. The Presidential Award of Excellence is given to the top 10% of 8th graders who have maintained an overall average of 95% or higher for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Got it. Aiden Hamilton, Presidential Award. Grace Curcio, Presidential Award. Clay Bainey, Presidential Award. Addison Moeller, Presidential Award. Alessandra Gavaret, Presidential Award. Jalen Umana, Presidential Award. Manav Deshmukh, Presidential Award. Luke Eshman, Presidential Award. Thomas DePaula, Presidential Award. Robert Silverstein, Presidential Award. Alexander Petrosini, Presidential Award. Allison Priestley. Caitlin Reifert. Kai Saginario. Noah Mateo Lunke, sorry. Angel Cartagena. Samantha Rowland. Valeria Romero, Presidential Award. Kevin Wang, Presidential Award. Sarah Guadagnino. Gabriella Pace. Emily Domingo, Presidential Award. Marielle Guarva, Presidential Award.
I just want to say Noah Lanke had the Presidential Award. We had missed it on the card.
Mariano Schwartz, Presidential Award. Mia Hayes. Come on up. Nicholas Drozowski, Presidential Award. Haley Ingram. Abigail Kina, Presidential Award. Alessandro Chavera Fuentes. Tried. Stephen Petraglia. Giuseppe Delamonte. Yesenia Guadardo. Gavin Frank. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Dylan Conti. Dylan Rosenberg. Michael Cuppolo. Ernest Thompson V, Presidential Award. Hunter Bresnahan. Leonardo Naja. Thomas Meyer. Luke Aldieri, Presidential Award.
Caleb Carl, Presidential Award. Adrian Cepeda. Nicholas Yaniro, sorry. Michael Mazzarizi. Kaylin Clear. Andrea Rodriguez Sevilla. Madeline Horrigan. Rima Oberoi, Presidential Award. Gregory Torres Navas. Nathaniel Lopez. Kayla Heenan, Presidential Award. Yep. Danny D. Diorio. Yep. Daniela Diorio. Autumn Cannon. Davika Krishnakumar.
Andrew Adamo, Presidential Award. Jack Albano, Presidential Award. Hunter Kinackle, Presidential Award. Aiden Whitty. Will Paris Polo. Liam Hayden, Presidential Award. Matthew McNamara. Jada Torres. Peyton Cavallo. Gabriela Gonzalez. Nicole Molo, Presidential Award. Destiny Balcarez. Shannon Lenahan. Casey Gigante. Kiara Kegel. Kayla Gaynor. Marissa Carlson, Presidential Award. Justin Miller. Teresa Kessler, Presidential Award. Yeah. Abigail Carbo. Oh, he's over there still. Sorry, he's over there still. Sorry. Kira Jablonski. Okay. Fiona Horback. Catherine Doran. Sadie Petkus. Maya Patterson. Emily Casey. Liliana Dorison. Abigail Kurtz, Presidential Award. Alexa Wallminster. Helena Beckel. Back. Oh, sorry. Renee Ruiz. Brianne Guarino, Presidential Award. Jenna Rubano. Erica Torres. I'm like running now. Victoria Roberts. Bryn Hushler. Josie Hoffman, Presidential Award. Samantha Klein, Presidential Award. Alexis Sciarello, Presidential Award. Nicole Varielli. Lavencia Giambaptista. Mateus Pierre Francois. Amy Abate. Emma Palandro, Presidential Award. Rudra Patel. Nikki Dorazio.
Jana Jadiz. Jocelyn Espinal. Willandi Presnard. Anastasia Wilson, Presidential Award. Sofia Vitali. Juliana Regina, Presidential Award. Riley Walsh. Madeline Ropart. Alexandra Incianis, Presidential Award. Hey, Jacob. Jacob Moyer. Christian Zelaya. Frank Pozilico. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my God. Oh God. Wait, John Giordano. Tyler Jimenez. Jasmine Silva. Ileana Catan. Valentina Lip. Daniela Alessandra. Kelsey Amarudin, Presidential Award. Lana Arbis, Presidential Award. Christiana Dolgos, Presidential Award. We'll switch it. Samantha Stanton, Presidential Award.
Ella Mayers. Cassidy Supino. Amani Sodi, Presidential Award. Jacqueline Toscano, Presidential Award. Raquel Rodriguez, Presidential Award. Allison Molity, Presidential Award. Anthony Mancuso. Aiden McGilvery. Matthew Hughes. Elijah Sierra. Oh my goodness. James Dowd. Lorenzo Viteri. Alexander Goodenough. Luke Watrous. Shay Hiatidis. Presidential Award. Did I say it wrong? Jada Hirschfield. Matea Vignona. Katie Hecker. Kate Murphy. Emma Savino, Presidential Award. Courtney Ench, Presidential Award. Candace Fox. Haley Squitieri. Joey Snyder. Sophia Kopak. Alexander Springer, Presidential Award. Logan Goldman. Logan Lamb. Nicholas Ragone. Balin Zeller. Gavin Gatchlian. Did I say it right? Oh my goodness. Hello, Sebastian. Sebastian Galarraga. Cameron Frontino, Presidential Award. Nicholas Migliaccio. Andrew Dillon. All my favorites. Michael Kenjeski. Julia Poulos. You want to switch? Liana Ruiz, Presidential Award. Ava Fierst, Presidential Award. Juliana Abeni, Presidential Award. Brenna Kelly. Sorry. Ruby Seaman, Presidential Award. I waited for you, both of you. Christopher McIntyre. Nicholas Fox. Sorry, these are all my favorites. Justin Hills. You all came up at the same time. William Konjeski. Vin Renison. Michael Walsh. William Scott. Oh, I gotta say Dan. I'm sorry. Lucas Robert Wislow. Presidential Award. Daniel Licata. Colin Horowitz. Dennis Finko, Presidential Award.
Logan Jenna. Michael Dunkel. Nicholas Smith. Christian Grazide. Jack Malloy. John Albert Franco. Mr. Ippoletti. Matthew Ippoletti. Christopher Rutolo. Thomas Wagner. Riley Shum, Presidential Award. Callie Mahler, Presidential Award. Lauren Keener. Julia Responti. Christopher Bellacastro. Peter Gansey IV. Dean Cott, Presidential Award. Elston Volker. William Langus. Nicholas Klein. Luke Harmon. Peter Cavalos. George Tomatos. Stavros Cavalos. Jamie McNamara.
Ava McPherson. Emily Farah, Presidential Award. Hi. Victoria Mora. Hi. Sadie Horvath, Presidential Award. Emily Castellone. Gabriela Gomez. Ashley Almonte. Rose Luisi. Emily Goodwin. Michaela Phillips. Serenity Giles. Kiara Zalea. Hey, James. James Collins Jr. Dupriest Ramsey. I'm gonna switch it up. Okay.
Jake Mangio.
All right, you're up.
Jacob Kleinert. Michael Dalto. Not the third. Bentley Flores. James Norris Presidential Award. Alexis Dobies. Camille Jacoff. Daniela Davis Presidential Award. Christopher Kropp Jr. Presidential Award. Daniel Barbara. Ryan Bedoya.
Jacob Gilmore. Jesse Smolka.
Hervert Vasquez Carranza. Dylan Shimonsky. Yay! Christian D'Amico. Eric Kabelka, Presidential Award. Jack DeLeo. Yay! Xavier Bataille. Sorry for that. Gavin Villa. Jake Racinos. Yep. Jonathan Marcia Chacon. Michael Zalea. Naziah Hicklin. Ahmad Crosby. Sarah Quinn Presidential Award. Adriana DeMarco Presidential Award. Caitlin Quinn Presidential Award. Another one. Eric Wolf Jr. Presidential Award. My boy. Emmanuel Benitez Ramos. Rocco Martigliati Presidential Award. Anthony Jowdon. Tamor Hafiz. Yay. Julian Hernandez. Yes. That's a handshake. Luke Ferriolo, Presidential Award. Lorenzo Aquilino. Oh my. Noah Zampano. Okay. Matthew Turner.
Justin Douglas. Matthew Belanger, Presidential Award. Lucas Marquez. Yeah. Joseph Prestigiacomo. Thomas DeVolo. Yeah. Jonathan Tomlinson. Just a quick correction. Thomas DeVolo has Presidential Award. Kathiana John Louise. Haiba Amir. Alexa Bavakwa. Isabella Ramos. Catalina Vivas Toro. Christina Sherwin. Loveleen Singh. Andrew Perez. Anthony Katea. Anthony Scarmato.
Anthony Umanzar.
Danish Fazal. Christian Kashuba. Angelo Ardito. Vincent Apadisano, Presidential Award. Vito Alvarez. Alex Marcis, Presidential Award. Thomas Dialosio. Hey. Nathaniel Abels. Ezekiel Clemente. Jonathan Bryant. Gianna Lombardo. Jessica Mansbart. Nicole Wicks. McKenna Lynch. Molly Seidel. Angelina LaCastro. Paige Alexandre. Eva Herrera Campos.
Monica Beto. Jariani Alvarado Sandoval.
They're putting her first name on here.
Ingrid Lopez Sales. Chloe DeCorte. Layla Nani. Gianna Blydenberg. George Marnaris Arcaro. James Hughes. Brian Alfaro Garcia. Nicola Grigorov. Leah Martinez. Brianna Cruz. Isabella Garcia. Cynthia Quintanilla. Davian Velasquez. Brian Rivera Diaz. George Medina Castro. Yazid Nolasco. Humberto Rivas. Armand Adamji. Eder Castello Jimenez. Mason Schwimmer. Tyler Rustiak. Jesse Villamil. David Horvat, Presidential Award. Diego Artura. Daniel Zelaya Maldonado. Josue Perdomo Morales. Jose Colindres Rivera. Anthony Anthony DeGraff. Good. Ryan Young. Nicholas Ruiz. Brian Guevara. Joelianne Leroy. Isabella Paguero. Marilyn Kespe Gutierrez. Samara Fuentes Mayorga. Emily Testut. Justin Rivera. Jason Elea. Daniel Rodriguez. Julian Polsonetti. Usher Ali. You want to do Janasia?
We're saying it together.
Janasia Champion.
That's our girl.
Do you want to tap in? Yeah, tap in. Oh boy.
Jacqueline Paz Lara. Andrea Morales Moran. Jasmine Hoya Villatoro. Emmeline Gomez Alcantara. Yeri Caceres Portillo. Esmeralda Torres. Darwin Garcia Medrano. Luis Hernandez Diaz. Hinmer Portillo Leyva. Jeanmer, sorry. Victor Dreher. Victoria Vasulas. Benjamin Spruill. What?
Jaden Allen.
That's how I say it. I always say it. Faith Ely.
Nancy Caceres Zavala. Elizabeth Abiola. Antonika Earlington.
Janaya Byer Tire.
Mark McLaughlin. Jasmine Kama.
Sophia Weston.
Kamaya Huff. Jocelyn Becerra, Presidential Award. Daniela Doherty. Julieta Ryan. Nicole Gross. Juliana DeSantis. Ella Schaufenhauser. Miles Inzerillo. Emma Danuki. Dunnicky. Alondra Cabrera. Zacchaeus Rivera, Presidential Award. Lauren Bruno. Jordan Mangiatori. Thanks, everybody. Congratulations.
Before I pass this off to Ms. Jackie Rouleau, I wanted to acknowledge the Chamber Choir one more time. They did an amazing job before. Also, I said this yesterday at the award ceremony. I just want to say thank you to all the students here. The way that you celebrate your peers is wonderful. And, at the end of the day, you can hear 15 speeches, but nothing matters more than how your peers feel about you, how you feel about them. So very well done, class of 2021. I'm so proud to be your principal here at Howitt. And thank you to Ms. Jackie Rouleau and all our staff members that helped us out tonight. And I'm going to pass it over. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Gavalis. Congratulations to all of our moving up 8th graders and our award recipients. Give yourselves one more round of applause. I just want to give a special thank you to all of our secretaries and custodians for helping this night come together. Thank you to all of our teachers and administrators that helped to nominate students, hand out programs, present awards, and the list goes on and on. Thank you to our AV technicians, Mr. Dan D'Onofrio and Mr. Jeff Pritzker. Thank you to our Board of Ed members, our central administrators, PTA, and SEPTA. Thank you to all of our security guards for all of your assistance. Students, please rise as your teachers lead you out.